about matters conservation. All right, let's shift gears to matters conservation now, where stakeholders from the sector have partnered in a sensitization campaign dubbed Journey of Water to enlighten the community on the importance of conserving the environment and protecting water sources. The team trekked for 25 kilometers along River Ewaso Nyiro, assessing the situation along the river that serves at least 3.6 million people. Clement Masombo with the details.
Stakeholders in the environmental conservation sector have cited poor methods of farming and other human activities as the major causes of rivers drying up in the country. This came to the fore during the 3-day sensitization campaign that brought together stakeholders from the government and non-governmental organizations that deal with conservation.
We have joined with other stakeholders to campaign on a journey that is called Journey for Waters. Journey for Waters means that we want to protect, to campaign, to create awareness to communities that we need to protect our waters, we need to protect our rivers.
But we have also seen situations where there are conflicts, people downstream moving up to access water. Why? Because of, at times, of obstruction for unsustainable agriculture, irrigation agriculture.
The participants in the campaign trekked for a total of 25 kilometers along the banks of River Ewaso Nyiro, whose source is Mount Kenya and the Aberdare Range Mountains.
We are campaigning against excessive obstruction of water by farmers along the river so that downstream animals can get water. We are also campaigning and creating awareness about use of poison, which is polluting our rivers and polluting the waters that goes downstream.
You have seen this, that from the mountain, the water was very clean and there was that vegetation cover. But once we come where the people live, we have this, what we call a human activity, whereby we have cultivated up to riparian land. So a river like River Timau, which is so huge, it is like a stream.
At least 3.6 million people rely on the Ewaso Nyiro River for both domestic and large-scale farm use. The river is also a key asset to the wildlife as it flows through the Mount Kenya and Aberdare National Parks.
And therefore we are trying to engage these communities to educate them, because some of them it's because of ignorance and others it's because of lack of awareness. They don't understand the impact they're doing upstream, what it does to the communities downstream.
Ewaso Nyiro is almost 700 kilometers, but we're going to walk a total distance of around 25 kilometers. So we are walking. The first day took about 8 kilometers. Today we are going to do well over another 8 kilometers.
Conservationists have proposed the involvement of communities living along the rivers through sensitization campaigns that educate farmers on the best practices in line with the mitigation measures to fight the effects of climate change.
Ukiangalia ile teknolojia ambayo ama ile system ambayo wakulima wadogo wanatumia ni ile system ambayo inatoa maji mingi kwa mto, na pia hayo maji yote yanakuwa wasted kwa sababu mingi yanapotea katika juu ya joto in terms of evaporation.
The second session of the sensitization campaign on environmental conservation and the protection of water sources comes months after Kenya witnessed a prolonged period of a dry spell, with crops drying up on the farms and animals dying. Clement Masombo, KTN News.
Well, that story by Clement Masombo brings us to the end of tonight's edition of News Hour. Hope you're adequately informed about what was making headlines today. My name is Jesse Rogers. Our sign language interpreter tonight is Meresha Owiti. Have yourself a good evening. Bye-bye.